then an almond.
My Breville currently says descale and flush. So we are currently descaling the machine. I think my descaling solution went bad. It's supposed to be like a powder, but I don't know.
Let's begin by removing the water tank. Now dial to enter the descale.
Hello, good morning. Well, good afternoon. It is currently Saturday and it is such a beautiful day. It is so hot out. I just went to go visit my friend to go on a morning walk, and then we tanned by her pool for a little. It was so nice, and I feel like I look a little red because it was so hot out. Today is going to be 30 degrees all weekend long. It's going to be so nice, and of course I can't be by the water. Even though today I was like tanning by our pool, I didn't go in. And tomorrow I'm at my cousin's house for his birthday. So I really wish I was by a beach, because finally we have a 30-degree weekend with no rain. And of course I'm not at the beach, which makes me so upset. Driving home to quickly change because me and my dad are going to a bakery, which I'm so excited about. We're going to Butter Baker, and I illustrated for Butter Baker a few years ago for their ice cream, and I never had a chance to try the ice cream. So today I'm finally going to try the ice cream.
And then an almond croissant.
I'm not ready yet, ready to forget now. I'm not ready yet, ready to forget. I'm not ready yet.
It's lightning and thundering so bad. The thunder was just so loud, it literally just gave me a heart attack. Yesterday I had to go and do a work shoot at a private event. So today is going to be dedicated to editing those pictures, editing those videos, and I have to go to the post office to drop off a lot of orders. You guys have really back at it with the orders, which I'm grateful. We are still on my kick of no ice and just water. I feel like it's been wonders for my digestion. Yesterday when I was shooting in Toronto, I went to Pilot, and Pilot is like my favorite coffee in Toronto. It's just so good. And then after I went to Percentage, I had a horrible experience at Percentage. The girl at the counter was so rude. I don't know, they put the coffee in a hot cup, and I hate when you have a cold coffee in a hot cup. It just ruins the experience. And I paid $7 for a coffee that was literally this big. Tonight I'm going to see Longlegs with my sisters, and I'm kind of low-key nervous because this movie has like no trailers or no indication of what it is. Until a few weeks ago it finally gave kind of some insight of what the movie is about. But if you do not know what I'm talking about, definitely Google or like YouTube the marketing for this movie, because the marketing has been very, very creepy. All they're doing for trailers is very short clips of like dark images with like hidden code words, and people have been able to like figure out that these code words lead to like websites and phone numbers, and you can like call these numbers. The marketing has been insane for this movie. I'm very excited to see it, except I'm kind of terrified because I have no idea what it's about. So I hope it's not like super gruesome. I hate super gruesome movies, but I feel like it's gonna be, because the little information that I've seen about this website, the murders are really intense. So we will see tonight if I come home traumatized. I wanted to go to the drive-in, but for some reason the drive-in isn't showing the movie. Oh my gosh, the rain yesterday was insane. Downtown flooded so bad. I'm so happy I wasn't actually in the city yesterday and I went the day before because it was completely flooded and all the roads are closed. Last night we finally went to go see Longlegs and oh my gosh, I really liked it. My sisters have some mixed opinions about the movie because I feel like they were expecting like horror and we're so used to watching like a certain genre of horror, and I feel like this isn't really horror, it's more like a thriller mystery, but definitely has horror aspects where it has a lot of jump scares. The jump scares were actually so intense that the people beside us actually jumped out of his chair at one point almost. And there's just a lot of like very loud sounds with flashing images that consist of the jump scares, and they're kind of traumatizing. And a lot of the scenes I was like, oh wow, this is really scary. But going into it, like I said, they have no background information of what the movie is about, so I had no idea what to expect, and what I thought it was about was completely different. And I love the way it was filmed. It felt so like vintage horror. Like I feel like there's a lot of movies back in the day that have this exact feel, especially with like the part 1, part 2, part 3 feeling. I feel like it's only really gonna make sense if you watch it, and I don't even want to describe it or talk about it because I feel like you have to go into this movie without knowing what to expect at all. But I really enjoyed it. I don't think I've ever seen Nicolas Cage in a film before. I don't think I've ever watched his films. Amazing actor. He was making me laugh the entire film because he's just supposed to act psychotic, and he definitely acts perfect to that role. Like he's so funny but creepy at the same time. This morning I got my nails done because I'm potentially going to a wedding Friday, and I have my nails pink right now that are press-ons, and I just realized I did my toes baby blue, and now it looks like I have a gender reveal on my hands and feet because it's the perfect shade of pink and blue that people use for gender reveals. So if people are looking at me, they're going to be a little confused. I forgot to describe what we are doing, but we went to this place called Activate, and it's basically an interactive arcade, and they have multiple locations around Ontario, and basically you just go into these rooms and play different games. This one you have to match the colors, so we are running to each spot that they say. It kind of reminded me of like Squid Games. They have like these games that are kind of similar. They have like basketball.
Every number from lowest to highest. Do you understand that?
What?
When the eyes turn red, hide from them behind the center column. So we have to get all the numbers in order and hide from them if the eye turns in.
Matching. It was really fun. This is what my sister wanted to do, and we had a lot of fun doing it. As you could tell, we were like all screaming and having a ton of fun. But yeah, I was going to continue the vlog, but it's just getting long, so we're going to continue the weekend in the next week's vlog. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.